Hello, my friends. Sorry. I'm doing some last minute prep here. Sorry. I'll be right back. Hang on. I forgot. Hang on. What just happened? We're going up right to the last minute. All right. Hang on. A couple more prep things. Uh-oh. I'm here. I'm just off camera. Oh, I gotta locate one more thing. I might have to text now. Where is it? It's not in its proper workstation. Oh, I think I found it. All right, cool. Pardon my backside. All right, sorry friends. I'm here. I'm really here. How's everybody? What are you sorry for, Marianne? You didn't do anything. I'm the one. So I see Janet. I see Fancy Pants and me, Marianne. Hey, Connie. I was trying to get something done last minute, and that's what happens. I'm trying to be productive. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe. Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to go to the overhead camera. All right. So tonight we're going to just do a little quick, easy word art for our dads. My dad's in heaven. But I created this thinking of him. Now this, I kind of jerry-rigged this. This isn't exactly what I wanted, but tonight we'll make it work better. So these words around here are just, I asked my sister and my brother, but my brother didn't respond, which is not unusual. Not that he's a bad guy or anything, he's just not a good texter. So anyway, I asked for words that describe my dad. And between she and I, we came up with generous, steady, because he was kind of even-keeled. Maybe that even keel instead of steady. Anyway, and strong, smart, quiet, handsome, and handy. So these are the words I'm using to describe my dad, and I did not fill it in. So what's interesting, this is like a built-in phrase or word in the Scanica, and they wouldn't let me pick the fill option. So then I had combined these, so I didn't fill them. And then I did these, I'm like, oh my gosh, if we filled these, we'd be here all night. So we aren't going to fill them, we're going to just do the outline. And I selected 7 different fonts. So, but what would be kind of cute is if you colored it in. If you like to color, you could color it in with different colors. That'd be kind of fun, right? So we're going to use the low-tack mat. And I had Slim's low-tack mat isn't in much better shape than mine is. So I use this Brother washi tape. It's Brother's washi tape. I wouldn't use regular washi tape because I think it'd peel up too easily and you don't want to get that on your scanner. So I use Brother washi tape. And I have white cardstock. We'll start with this one, the white. But I'm going to fold it in half. I do have a scoreboard at home, but I was like, I just, sometimes it's just too much to bring everything, right? So I'm going to just fold it in half and use, so this, I don't know if this was a sewing one or if it's a paper crafts one. Because in sewing, we used to have these, right, for a point turner. Now we have R&K tool, which is much better. But I'm just going to put this crease in. Now, this is going to be the front of my card. We're going to lay it out. So we're going to lay like this. So I have to keep in mind that this is the front of my card. So this is where we're going to be doing our writing. All right, so I'm going to, so here's what happened. Last night was kind of a mess. I was, trying this all out. So the first card I made, I put on my low-tack mat, and as it was writing, it skipped. And then the first one of the dad, like this I made, so I drew it and then cut around, took a shape and cut around it. Well, the first one I did that was on the low-tack mat too, and it slipped, and it was a teeny bit of a disaster, but then that's when I went and got out my brother washi tape, which is fabulous. And the reason why I'm using this, normally you guys always see me use the pink tape. And if I were doing fabric, I would use the pink tape. But here's the thing, when you do pink tape on paper, it could mess up the paper. And this isn't as apt to do that, although the last time I did have it peel back part of my paper, but I think I wasn't super careful when I took off. So don't be like a brute when you take it off. But I like this. We have it. I'm pretty sure this is on the app because we've used this before. So we've been having great sales on our apps. Everybody's really enjoying them. We're enjoying it too because you're helping us clear out some fabric so we can make room for new fabric. And we love that. So Wednesday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific time is when we have our fabric sale. You can watch on Facebook, but the sales all go through our app. All right, here we go. So let us go to the scan and cut. I'm not sure. Okay, she's not going to have the bed of the machine, which is fine. We don't need the bed of the machine. So we're mainly designing. But what we do need, let me go back to overhead again. What we do need is the universal pin holder. So that is in here. Let me see. I'm going to use a Sharpie. And Sharpies come in different colors, so you could use, you don't have to use black. And this is the narrow one. So there are two different ones. This is a narrow one. Wait a minute, maybe it isn't. No. This is a narrow one. This is the regular one. This is more for like gel pins, which are also fabulous. Okay, here we go. I know what's wrong. I have to open it up. So I'm turning it and opening it up. That's why I can. Hello. Hello. Okay, then I put this pin in, and I'm having it so the tip touches the bottom. Then I'm going to lift and turn this gray part until it's tight. So you can use this on paper, you can use it on fabric. We've used it on fabric lots of times. Okay, now we'll go to our skin. Yeah, we've used that on paper lots and lots of times. On paper and fabric. Because I like word art type things. And I'm going to go ahead and load my pin holder right now because we're going to do all pin work for a little bit. All right. So let's get to designing. Where's my words? I left them on my work. All right, here we go. So we're going to take pattern. We're going to select font. And let's do this one in strong because it's nice strong letters, right? So I'm going to do capital S. Now, Connie, you got to tell me if I spell something wrong. Oops. Okay, and then say okay. I'm going to say set. And I'm going to move it aside. And we're going to be resizing it and turning it and all kinds of stuff. Okay, next, let's do the word generous. This is kind of a pretty font for generous. O-U-S, generous. The last letter it doesn't want to take. And we'll say set. And we'll move that aside. I'm going to bring my phone over here so I can see comments. Oh, good. Connie's spell check ready. Now I need all the help I can get with that, right? All right, so we got generous. We got strong. I'm going to do them in order or I'll forget one. Let's do steady. That's kind of I don't know exactly what my sister meant by that, but I guess because he's like reliable and all kinds of stuff like that. He was really a good guy. Okay, we got generous, steady, strong. Oh, smart. I tell you what, my dad was smart. He was he was a farmer, right? He was born on a farm. And we lived on a farm till I was 6. So my dad, being raised as a farmer, he only went to school through the 8th grade because then they needed him on the farm. But my dad was really smart. He could have been, like now, he'd be like an engineer. All right, let's pick something for quiet. Let's do this one. So it's different times, different circumstances, right? He was a great dad. Good, all around good guy. Okay, now we're going to do handsome. Of course, maybe most people hopefully feel that way about their dads. I don't know, did I pick this one? I don't know. Let's just go for it. We all think our dad was the best dad in the world, right? Okay, set, and one more, handy. Let's do handy in a beefy font. Did I pick that one? Yeah, I don't think I picked this one. Handy. So I think this is kind of cool, like if you sat with the kids and had them do this. I think it'd be kind of good, cool exercise, right? And it's kind of meaningful, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load my mat. And I'm going to scan it because I need help with these letters, what size to make them. And I also want to leave a space in the middle. I'm going to hit scan and say start. I also want to leave a space in the middle for when we do the best dad thing. So I need to leave a hole in the bucket in the middle. We can draw this, do that part separate. Alright, so we don't have a very big space here. I'm going to get my card and see what I did. So I put handsome at the top, which would be right here. Let's pick handsome and say edit, object edit. We got to make handsome mucho smaller. Mucho smaller. Okay. Then we can bring handsome down here, and then we can say okay. And obviously we're going to have to rotate it, so let's rotate it 90 to the right. And then move it here. And then I put quiet right under handsome. So while we're here, let's rotate it. Okay, and then let's kind of move these out of the way so we can see what we're doing here. All right, there's quiet. So let's size quiet. And we can play with this. We don't have to, this isn't like the final deal, right? All right, there's quiet. And then on this part, I had generous down here. Let's make generous a little smaller. And then I had handy down on the bottom. So let's just rotate it first. Rotate 90 degrees to the right. And let's size this one. All right, handy. He could fix anything. And strong. So I'll tell you a story about my dad and his being strong. It's kind of funny. So I was moving out into an apartment, and my boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, he later became my husband. Him and his son and my dad were helping me move. And I had I'm going to size it a little smaller. I had a sofa bed, and sofa beds are gosh darn heavy. And I was moving up onto the third floor, and of course there's no elevators. And so my boyfriend at the time, and his son were struggling with this sofa bed to get it up the stairs. And my dad came up behind them and he goes, "Oh, do you need help with that?" And he took one arm and just lifted it and started taking off. And the son looks at the dad, my boyfriend, and he goes, "Oh my God, don't ever do anything to make him mad." He goes, "He's so strong." I'm turning at 90 degrees. All right, here we go. Now I'm doing it the same layout. You can kind of see that line there is the fold line. So I'm doing it as the same layout, but I think I'm going to have to make some smaller as I'm looking at this. So yeah, he was really, really strong. And then Smart a little smaller. Let's kind of nudge Smart down here. And then let's make Steady. Do, 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 do. All right, how do you guys think that looks? What do you think? What you think? Hey, Sandy. What do you guys think? This one could be maybe a little smaller. All right, I think that's good. And I'm going to have this opening here. Okay, so let's go for it. I'm going to say okay and okay. And I'm not going to fill it. I could fill it, but that would take a long time. And we're going to please select, and we're going to select draw. And it's going to take 3 minutes. Now, if I were to fill it, I'm saying start. If I were to fill it, it would probably take like 15 minutes, something like that. And what are we going to do for 15 minutes while it's drawing? It's okay if you're, on your own doing your thing, but I don't want to bore you to tears waiting 15 minutes for it to draw. Sorry the camera wasn't so we were like literally running last minute. So in fact I was in here starting a live and someone had to go out and help somebody, so literally up till the finish line. But that's okay. We love all these new people and our friends coming in. We love it. And you guys understand, right? If we ran a little later, we'd run okay. So it's looking good. So school's pretty much out, right? And there's lots of, I know the schools around here have been having graduations. I got caught Wednesday night, I got caught in graduation traffic, which I wasn't expecting. But, I'm a little off on Smart. That's okay. Yeah, I thought I was taking a shortcut, and joke's on me. I hit graduation traffic, so it took me a little while to get home. That's all right. Oops, I think I messed up Handsome too. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It's a mystery. So this card isn't really going. Oh, I did. Ooh, I messed up big time. All right, that's okay. I'll show you. It's kind of hard to see on the scan. So I messed up. I messed up Handsome big time. I'll show you. I'll show you my mistakes. I'm not too proud. All right, here we go. So obviously, messed up Smart, but that's okay because we have this one. So this time, now we're going to work on this, and this I messed up here. So I should have made these much smaller. So that's what we'll do. Okay. Just practice. It's a practice. And it's not that bad. I mean, smart actually doesn't look that bad. But just try to, I should have shifted everybody down. See, Handy could have gone further down. It's okay. Sometimes when I'm doing a project, and paper's not bad to mess up, right? It's not that expensive. But sometimes when I'm doing a project, like I'm planning a project in fabric, and I'm not quite sure how it's all going to work out, I'll do it in paper first. Like if I'm designing and cutting, I'll do it in paper first, so I'm not messing up fabric. Paper's a little less expensive than fabric, right? All right, here we go. Let's put this guy on. And we gotta make sure that our best dad is sized better. Maybe I'll do it a little differently. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So let's go back to the design screen. I'm going to go ahead and just hit home and okay. Now this time we got lots of paper to work with. So I'm going to select pattern, and this is where I got Dad from. Dad came from the, I guess, sayings or whatever words, but Dad came from here. I'm just looking for Dad. There's Dad. Now, I'll show you something interesting about Dad. Okay, here's Dad. Let's go into Edit. Object Edit. Oh, interesting. This machine is making me out to be a liar. Last night at home, it wouldn't let me do that. But we aren't going to do it because it'll take too long. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do it. It probably won't take that long. Let's size him way down. Let's just start sizing right now. I want him, I know it's kind of small, but okay, I'm going to say okay, and okay again. And I'm going to add pattern, font. Let's do this one. B-E-S-T. Best Dad, and set. Okay, we want best to be small too. Edit, and we'll fill in best. Let's fill it in. On. Okay. Let me double check these fills. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. And let's double check this fill. So here's different fill patterns. You can do any of these fills, but I want solid like that. So I'm saying okay. Let's size this best down to, oh, that's a little small. How wide was Dad? Dad was 2 3/4. That looks pretty good. I'm going to say okay. And okay, I'm going to do selection tool. I'm going to select all. Say okay. I'm going to select the move tool, align. I'm going to center horizontally. I'm going to say okay. And actually, I think I want to move best down a little bit. Down quite a bit. Say okay. I'm going to go selection again, select all. Say okay. Object, I'm going to group it. And I'm doing this just because I want to see the size. Okay. 244 by 248. You know what? I think I'm going to make it a little smaller. Let's make it like 2 inches. Okay, I'm going to say okay. I'm going to say okay. And okay. And now let's add. Let's go to pattern. Let's see what we got here. What would be cute? A star would be cute, but I don't know if a star would work out. Let's see. This was cute. That looks kind of like a sheriff's badge, right? let's see. Oh, see, I think it'll be too big. Because my well, I guess if it covered up some of the words, it wouldn't really matter, right? Okay. Oh, let's go. Select all. Move. Line. That looks good. I'm going to say okay, okay. And okay. All right, now I think I'll go ahead and draw this, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after we draw it. Okay? Okie dokies. All right, I'm going to load my mat. And I'm going to say okay. Please select draw. And start. Well, this is not bad. It's only going to take 3 minutes. So anybody have any plans for the weekend? I think it's going to be warmish here. Not too warm, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't really checked the weather, to tell you the truth. I got little projects I'm going to work on. One of the couple of little projects I'm going to work on is, some of you may or may not know, we have a Facebook private group called ScanNCut Community. It's a paid private group. But we're going to be starting the new year of that group in July. But we're trying to work ahead. So I'm going to, hopefully this weekend, the plan is to work on 2 future projects for that. They're going to be cute and exciting. And then we'll be like, I think, 5 months ahead, so that'll be fabulous. Fabulous. We're focusing, this year we're focusing a lot on fabric. Oh, so you get your daughters coming in, her husband. That's nice. Visits are fun, aren't they? Are they coming because it's Father's Day? Here I am making a Father's Day card, and I forgot it's Father's Day. So. I'll have to tell my brother Happy Father's Day. And I'll call my stepson. Tell him Happy Father's Day. Alright. This looks good. I'm glad we filled this one in. It's kind of fun to see it filled in, right? Oh, you're going to Palm Springs. You're going to visit them. Oh, this star looks cute. Okay, cool. It's close, but that's fine. I mean, tonight is like fun night, right? So I'm going to go back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to go to my selection tool, and I'm going to delete Best Dad. I'm going to delete that. Because now I want to cut out the star. And I don't want to, I'm taking out my pin holder and cut out the star. And we're going to just use the standard black blade to cut out the star. Okay. So, now this is how I should have done it at home, because then I would have had, the right size. But sometimes when you're working things out, it's all plan, right? It's all trial and error. That's what I'm trying to think of, trial and error. So I'm going to select cut, and Selima has half cut on, so I'm going to go tools. I'm going to scroll down and turn my half cut off and say okay. So generally we use half cut when we're cutting vinyl, like or stickers. So if we're cutting heat transfer vinyl, or if we're cutting adhesive vinyl or stickers, we use half cut. Look, for the fabric and paper, we want it to go all the way through, right? We want it to go all the way through. It's going to take 1 minute. Cute. Okay, I'm going to say okay. I'll load the map. I'm going to hit home. Okay to delete. And I'm going to turn the machine off. The machine's done for the day. Done for the day. Okay, let's go to our overhead camera and see how we did. Fair to Midland. Oh, hang on. Oh, is my camera not working? Oh no. Let's see my front. Okay, let's try. Oh, that's weird. My cameras are super delayed. Alright, if that's the only camera that's working, that's okay. I'll just go back over that camera. It's going to be one of those nights. Hang on, please. Please hold. I'm just taking this off and we'll show you. I don't think I can do front facing, so I'll just have to show you the card. I'll try front facing, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's okay. Everything is fine. So how long will it take you to drive to Palm Springs? I think Palm Springs should be not too hot yet, right? Sorry, it's just taking me a little bit to get this tape off. All right, let's see. Okay, thank you. It worked. All right, let's see if you guys can see. There you go. So it's going to go like that. This is the card I did at home because I messed up the one I did here. And then what I would do, I would take, you know that, trying to find the camera. You know those like glue dots that stick out, the foamy ones? So that, that would stick out a little bit. All right, let me try front facing again and see if that'll work. Other than that, I'll wave goodbye in this camera. How's that sound? Let's see. Ah, so weird. Overhead. Nothing's working. Just that one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the camera's froze. Anyway, bye friends. Take care. Have a great weekend. Tell all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And y'all have a good weekend. Drive safe, Sandy. Oh, I see. Okay. Now I got the story straight. All right, my friends. Sorry about the camera thing, but that's okay. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. So Tuesday is going to be our Kimberbell class, which is via Zoom. It's for those who are in the monthly club. And then Wednesday will be our fabric sale. Friday will be IQ tips and tricks, and then we'll start the rotation all over again. All right, everyone, you take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless all the fathers. Take care. Bye-bye.